Well, hello and good afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you are. Welcome to of my live streams. Hopefully you can hear okay. I'm still trying to sort the microphone placement with the headset. It's got a little mic sock, so it shouldn't pick up wind noise too much, but it does. So I've been having a little tweak with that. Well, what to say? Not much really. Here we are back at Edinburgh again, different stand. Routes from Edinburgh for Ryanair, there's quite a few long ones. I didn't want to do anything too long. I thought Dublin was a little bit short, and I thought Derry was a little bit short as well, so the next shortest after that was a trip down to Eindhoven, and at the time there was a good bit of coverage down there, but I think it's all dropped off, so we might be Unicom all the way. Actually, I tell a lie, London was on, so we certainly might be Unicom when we start thinking about arriving. Our alternate is Amsterdam, and without any further ado, all I've done, as you can see, is open up the doors and just get the cockpit set how I like it left, and we'll get in and get started. So as always, please like, sub, and feel free to ask any questions. This is stand 22 at Edinburgh. We have got ground and Scottish on, I think. As always, my caveat is this is not a full cold and dark setup, but it will get you going, so battery on. Emergency exits, we're going to be fueling so we can leave the belts off. Pop the pop AC power on. Pop the IRS to nav. Make sure we don't move. And if you do want to see how long it'll take for those to align, 9 minutes because we're that bit further north. I'm going to pop the yaw damper on at this point. Test cross heaved. Right, dim, right, off. Leave all the pumps off for the time being. Electrical is fine. Panel lights are on so we can see them. Ignition to igniters, in fact, to right. Diff pressure of 0. Front door was open. The electric hydraulic pumps come on. Spoilers have gone off. Window heat goes on. And we can pop the APU bleed on. Ready. Charts wise. Here is our OFP. You can see our climb is straight up to 370, no steps, because we are quite light. Now, Amsterdam is the Netherlands is known for being somewhat of a flat country, so 74 is just a shade closer to 50. And ECAM is, Schiphol is below sea level, so there's our estimated times. You can see, I think, there's the scheduled time of 1:40, even if we take a shorter taxi. We are still going to be pushing for an hour and a half flight time due to the weather. So that's the overhead done. Nav data out of date. Well, it shouldn't be. March 25th. Now that did, I'm sure, get updated, and I have a feeling I can't change that in flight. Anyway, we will look for any errors. That is obviously a big error in itself. I've definitely downloaded it. I can only think that I did not install it. Anyway, we've got up-to-date charts, so if there's any differences, we'll step through everything and make sure that if there are any differences, we sort them out. So, let's have a look at the hydraulic pressure, which we've got. Transponder is set, radio is now set. Let's have a look at our frequencies. So ATIS 13135, is that still set? Yes, it is. So let's have a listen to the weather.
Visibility 10. Kilometers or more broken 3,700 feet. Temperature +7.
I'll just check the throttle. There's the takeoff config warning. Go back to the ATIS.
Acknowledge your receipt of information, Delta. And advise aircraft type on first contact. Edinburgh information Delta. Time 1250. Runway in use 06. Transition level flight level 65. Surface wind 050. 12 knots. Visibility 10. Kilometers or more broken 3,700 feet. Temperature +7. Dew point 0. QNH 1040.
Wow.
Acknowledge receipt of information Delta.
Don't know what that little stutter was about there, but anyway, pretty high pressure today. And I don't even think that's the centre. But I haven't had a detailed look at the map. We can have a look at the charts later. Anyway, so let's sort payload and fuel out. We need 148 packs. 148. And we need cargo. Let's pop 622 in the front. It's 2 in the back. So 14462. So that's 14.5. Gives us 57.6, so we're 1.1 tons lighter, and I'm just going to scribble that down. Which may impact, we'll probably not use the 20 minutes of taxi fuel either. So that's the payload done. Let's have a look at our fuel. So we've got on board, sorry, I'm just writing it down at the same time, so I've got to change pages. We've got 3377 on board. There's no additional reserve, and we need 6315. Let's call the fuel truck. And the airplane is fueling. So we have requested exactly what we've got, 6315, and we'll see what we end up with. That is that done. I'm not going to bother with ground handling, but what I am going to do is just open up all the doors. So we have filed. Have a look at our route. So GOSAM 1 Delta is exactly what we're going to fly because it is runway 06, so they can't give us anything else. So I'm just getting that chart up. And the climb is 6,000. So, airport-wise, 061. And for our departure, it's essentially on the IVG DME, so 108.9, which we have got. And it's the Turnberry VOR, so we are going to climb straight ahead. Talk through that in a minute, but let's just get our clearance first. Turbine, let's just set the initial FMC up, even though we are out of date, which is poor effort. Did I fly yesterday? No, I didn't. That explain why I've not done that. And we are off to Echo Hotel, Echo Hotel. We are Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. Route-wise, it's not that long, but I'm still not going to type it in. Got some Papa 600 FENIK, I believe a 612 to Honolulu, Papa 155 SIVDA. Purple 137 to REDFA, that's the FIR boundary, so it's quite a long arrival. In we go. So 57.6, yes, that's exactly what I worked out. We can pop the fuels in. So trip and taxi 3887. I'm just going to call it 3.8 because 06. I don't think it's going to take 20 minutes. But we've now got 5.9 and the IRSs have aligned. So we've got, oh no, we are still going because what do we ask for? 6.3. Reserves there 2245, round up to 2.3, round up again to 2.4. The topical analyzer is, what do I do? Cost index is 6. Topical analyzer is, we need cruise first 370. Topical wind 30433. Topical analyzer +2. Execute, and we can do the performance in a little bit. So we know it's runway 06. Spurious message. At this point we can pop the flight directors on. So Scottish is 135. The aerodrome elevation 136, so you want 136 for our flap retraction minimum. Edinburgh ground, good afternoon, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, good afternoon. Station is closing. Contact Scottish Centre on Iron Vessel 525.
No worries, thanks. We'll go to Scottish 135.52. Stay safe, bye-bye.
2 Mike November, correct.
It was a bit quiet.
2 Mike November, start approved.
See what we can do. We can get the punters.
Station 401 ready for descent.
Right, we're waiting.
Jet 401 descent, flight level 80. Descending flight level 80, Jet 401. Shuttle 4733, report passing altitude. Passing 3,500, shuttle 4733.
Scottish Control, good afternoon, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, Scottish, hello, Edinburgh approach, sorry, Edinburgh radars just came online, 121.2.
Just seen it as you've said it. I'll speak to you again soon, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. So I'm going to pop that in just for the time being. So we are happy. Get one of those pumps on for the APU in a minute. We can get the belts on initially and start getting the punters on. Edinburgh approach, good afternoon, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. So we've now changed to Charlie, so we've got backwards 1320 020 at 12 10k a few 3,800. 70 QNH is the same. Wrong window. I think we've got until 1400 to push. Edinburgh approach, good afternoon, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, radar, good afternoon, go ahead.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, a 737-800 stand 22, information Charlie, QNH 1040, request departure clearance to Eindhoven.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, QNH and information is correct. You are cleared Eindhoven, GOSAM 1 Delta departure, squawk 7326.
Cleared Eindhoven, GOSAM 1 Delta departure, squawk 7326, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, that's all correct. Report ready for push and back.
Okay, thanks, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. Good. So, GOSAM, GOSAM, 1 Delta, jet aircraft only. Let's get this chart up so you can see it. Echo Golf, Papa Hotel. So, that's where we're off to. So, at 0.5 IVG or 640, we'll have a look and see. Let's disable the downwind ILS is good, so that should be IVG. It is. Or above 640, whichever is earlier. 648. Then we're going to turn left, and I think that is a track. Yeah, track 044 at 3 DME, turn left to intercept Glasgow 077 inbound with some heights on those, and then turn left to Turnberry. So, we, I think, are going to want to set up 257 and 217. Oh no, that's not right, is it? Because we want a DME on this one. So if we it'll be easier for us to have the DME on that one and switch. So we want 115.4 on this one. We want 1089 initially, and then we want Turnberry. So 044. I should have gone the other way, never mind. 257. Now we're not picking up Glasgow VOR just yet, 1154, but we have got it tuned. We don't need the Edinburgh NDB, although we do for the MSAs, so 368 we can tune and have ready. And of course now the sun's coming out streaming through the living room, so I'm sat here squinting. So we have been cleared, and we're going to step through these. So 640, then Charlie, left to intercept 257, initially above 5, and then 6. We're going to expect further climb, but there's a long old section there. That's going to do us. So, performance time. Takeoff isn't available as yet in the sim. So, 06 is our runway. Anti-ice off, optimum flap, engine bleeds on, thrust optimum. 64823, we're going to be lighter than that, but we'll take that because it'll be safer. We can update the weather. And we can do the calc. So, it's runway 06. Having a look at the takeoff minimums. Bravo gives us 1889, which we cannot take. Not with a select temperature of 50. So it's a dry runway. Flap 5, 22k. Oh, still the wrong window. Right. So 50 is the limit. 22k. 86.4, 87. Take off flap 5. So we will reduce this. There's no specified noise abatement, not in terms of climbs, etc. We said the wind was 0 to 0 at 12. 75 on the trim. That's good enough to me. So calculator's giving us 140, 141, and 143. Sorry, 144. So that we can take. That and that. Although these are probably slightly more accurate because this is planning for a ton heavier, so we're going to have some margin. So Bravo 1889 is what we'll need if we need to replan that. And I'm just going to do that calculation because that's just 22k and nil. But that gives us different V speeds of 135, 138, 145. So, done that so that if we do get given Bravo intersection, having had a look at the chart, probably not going to save a huge amount in the way of time. So what I've done is set the score, which was 7326. Get the APU on. Take a look there, setting V2. So we will be a little bit slow with the push. There isn't really any other way to get out of here, so we can plan this.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
So the APU is on the bus.
Ladies and gentlemen, you'll see the seatbelt lights flash on and off. So it's an indication for you to actually make sure that your seatbelt is securely fastened and ready for departure.
So I've changed the AOA as well to reflect what Ryanair has. I don't know if I've got any of the other options correct, but that's that.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Now that's an interesting little bit of magenta-age. Something's gone a little bit wrong there, or has it? Yeah. It should just be straight ahead until... Yeah. Mind.
Tow connected and bypass pin
Good, so
inserted.
that's ready
Release
to
parking
go.
brake.
Edinburgh radar, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray stand 22, request push and start.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. So...
Should be pushing back the air number in a few moments to make sure PCM belts are securely fastened. If you're still using your phone, we would appreciate if you slowly make sure to switch that. You will be taking a fantastic air on a short journey. If you're all meant before the departure, would appreciate your full attention as the safety is paramount here. Thank you, guys.
Cabin secure, brake off, clear to push. 03.
Starting pushback and you may start engines.
Yeah, we got, because I'm starting the APU relatively late, we've got the same amount of fuel we started with. So there's no rush to start the engines. Slightly longer.
Edinburgh radar, EZ-165. EZ-165, Edinburgh radar, good afternoon, go ahead.
Radar EZ-165, stand 18, information Charlie IFR to Birmingham, please.
EZ-165, Edinburgh radar, good afternoon, you're cleared to Birmingham, GOSAM 1 Delta departure, squawk
Okay,
5.
there's the line, so let's start up engine number 2.
Birmingham, got some 1 Delta departure, squawk 5421, EZ-165.
One of those.
EZ-165, that's all correct, report ready for push and start.
They look a bit cosy. %, fuel on. Starter cut out.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Okay, brakes on, start engine number 1.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, when ready for taxi, contact Edinburgh ground on 121.750.
Wilco, speak to you again soon, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. Fuel's on.
EZ-165, when ready for push and start, contact Edinburgh ground 121.750.
046 for push and start. Skyways 1046, push and start approved, KNH 1040.
So we can disconnect. And we've got 2 stable engines. Let's run through the before taxi flow.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
So we're just holding on, waiting to see the pin. There's the pit. So flap 5.
All stations on the ground, all stations on the ground. Edinburgh ground online radio check.
Readability 5 from Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, thank you.
So flight control check, full forward, full aft, full left, full right, full left rudder, full right rudder. Trim, 575 required. That looks like 575 there. Checked. Checked. That was a VATCAV. Ding. Don't know where that is, VVTS. Some other side of the world to where we are. So, before taxi checklist. Generators on. APU off, start switches continuous. Probe heats on, anti-ice not required for the initial climb. Air conditioning, cruise set. 370, packs, auto, bleeds on, isolation valve, auto. Flap 5, green light. Stab trim, 575 required, 575 set. Flight controls checked, recalls checked, we're ready to taxi. Edinburgh ground Ryanair 7 at Delta X-ray, pushed from stand 22, request taxi.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, hello, Edinburgh ground, taxi Alpha 1, runway 06, via Golf Lima Alpha.
Taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 06 via Golf Lima and Alpha Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. Good, so lights all on, clear left, clear right, back to the front. Brakes off, config checked.
Ground easy 165, stand 18, ready for push and start, please.
So we're going to follow Golf, left Lima, left Alpha.
Got clearance on approach.
Oh, that's safe, we have clearance already, easy 165.
Easy 1625, once Ryanair passed from right to left, stand 19er, push and start improved, face west.
Roger, after the passing Ryanair, we'll push and start face west, easy 165.
So left on Lima. So I think it's just Alpha all the way down. So IVG is what we need and what we've got. A bit of power
Approaching 1, 2.
So 0.5 DME or 640, whichever is earlier. Track 044 to 3 DME and then left to intercept 257 inbound to Glasgow Cell nav 2. We'll then switch and inbound 217 to the Turberry VOR. On nav 1 we'll be climbing to 6,000. The first stop altitude is 35 DME from Glasgow VOR. So it's probably only going to be a 5-minute taxi. And always, sorry, as always, if you are watching, please say hi in chat. So that's what our departure should look like. It's looking a little bit squiffy on the ND.
Ground easy 165.
You 165, pass your message.
Yeah, ground easy 165, bit of a short delay here, we're just trying to work out a tech problem.
Did you want 65? No problem, just call in when you're back or when you're ready.
I will do, thank you, 165.
So we'll arm our nav.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, brilliant as it's been having you on frequency. I'm unfortunately going to have to pass you on to my glamorous assistant. He's called approach, he's on 121.2. Thanks for flying.
Thanks very much for the service. Over to approach 121.2 and stay safe. See you again soon, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
You too, bye-bye.
So 13552 is Scottish. Edinburgh radar, hello again, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. Taxiing Alpha, holding Alpha 1.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, runway 06, you are clear takeoff, wind 040 degrees, 12 knots.
Clear takeoff 06, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. So, checked. Speeds checked.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
And we are ready to go.
Edinburgh approach, easy 6941, request radio check.
So we have been cleared.
6941 Edinburgh, good afternoon, we can use 5x5. 5x5, also easy 6941.
So even though we've been cleared, still needs a good look.
Approaching 06. On runway 06.
So I'm going to call that 3-1 in each one. Oh. 40%. I think we're going to be off the ground at 5. Those textures look rubbish. So engine stable. Power. Toga. Time.
knots. V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
$400.
So 0.5 left.
1,000.
That's interesting. Flight director is all over the place. So 044.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray contact Scottish 135 decimal 520 plate.
Scottish 135 decimal 52. Thanks for the service, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. Scottish Control, good afternoon again, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. GOSAM 1 Delta, passing altitude 2,800, climbing flight level 6, correction altitude 6,000. flap 1.
EDI-521 fly heading 335, descent flight level 100, vectors NS approach runway 06. Oh, for East on. EDI-521 fly heading 335, descent flight level 100. Okay, landing 55, descent flight level 100, thank you.
All those looking nice. It's the cloud.
Skyways 995, you're slightly off of route. Resume on navigation direct banded Bravo Alpha.
1,000 to go.
Delta. Direct banded Skyways 995.
Scottish Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray GOSAM 1 Delta. Passing altitude 5,500, climbing altitude 6,000.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray Scottish Low Squawk at incline flight level 230.
Squawk I'd climb flight level 230, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. So...
1,000 to
there we
go.
go. It's going to get it ready.
Ryanair 22, push and start approved. Ryanair 22, push and start approved.
Ident.
Thank you, Ryanair 22.
And there's the airplane pressurising.
Skyways 1046 for departure. Skyways 1046, thanks, runway 05, clear takeoff, wind 020 degrees 160. Clear takeoff, runway 05, Skyways 1046. KLM 1277, descent flight level 160.
Continue to flight level 160, KLM 1277.
ZAP 661, monitor Unicom 122, that's right, bye. ZAP 661, switch Unicom, thanks, bye-bye.
It's looking good. Sim level 17. Ex-Europe with the overlays for the trees.
Station code Newcastle, read about B5, however, I don't cover that airfield. Scottish 2 November, press speed to come in.
So approaching 100. Bugged up. 4 pumps. Lights off. But it was fairly smooth, maybe not.
Emirates 43 Charlie Scottish Squawk 3.
Look at it, still pressurising. Smooth enough that packs out.
Squawk 3623, Emirates 43 Charlie. KLM 650, monitor Unicom 122 decimal 8, bye-bye.
Go to Unicom 122 decimal 8, bye-bye.
So it's 217. So as this starts to come in, probably about there would be a good point. 220. As it is about 30 odd miles out.
Golf Charlie Tango Alpha, cleared Larnaca via the Lima 603 Airway Squawk 2563.
The frame rate's a bit low.
603 Airway Squawk 2563, Golf Charlie Tango 0. Golf Alpha, correct, expect runway 07. Expect 07, Golf 0. Skyways 1046, report passing altitude. Passing 3,500 feet, Skyways 1046. Skyways 1046, climb flight level 130. 130, Skyways 1046. ED-521, report heading to Edinburgh radar 121.2, bye-bye. 121.2, report heading, thank you, KLM 1277, fly heading 310 degrees, descent flight level 100.
Heading 310, descending flight level 100, KLM 1277.
Maintain radar heading to Edinburgh.
Does look good. Apart from a contrail from an aeroplane on the ortho. That's brilliant. Sometimes you can even see the airplanes on the photos. So they must have been doing that pretty high. Or is it satellite? I would have thought that these were photos rather than satellite, but who knows? High level cameras. Shannon, Dublin, they're all on.
Scottish Control, Shuttle 640.
Prestwick straight ahead over there.
Alpha 1 ready for departure. Shuttle 640, uniform pole position after departure, runway 05, right turn on track.
See, Dublin's only 160 miles away.
Climbing flight level 80. Hold position Alpha 1 after departure, left turn direct.
So it's still pressurising.
Flight level 80, Shuttle 644. Shuttle 640, uniform negative to right turn. Sorry, right turn to Gussie and flight level 080, 640. Shuttle 640, uniform correct, runway 05, clear takeoff, wind 030 degrees, 14. Clear takeoff, runway 05, Shuttle 640, uniform. Scottish Control, Square 781, Charlie, flight level 360, Speedbird 781, Charlie, Scottish Hello, squawk 3626. 3626, 781, Charlie.
Minus some Delta X-ray, request further climb.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, climb flight level 370.
Oh, flight level 370, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. Go the wrong one.
2 minutes, back. Roger.
6.8, flying 500. Cruiser set once, twice, 3 times. These are all a little bit close together, aren't they?
Right, heading 320 degrees, descent flight level 80.
Interesting, we didn't make that turn.
KLM 1277, descent flight level 80.
Nice bit of scenery shaping up there. Season 9.
110. Skyways 1046, climb flight level 230. Climb 230, Skyways 1046. KLM 1277, report heading to Edinburgh radar 121.2, bye-bye. Heading on to radar 121.2, bye-bye, KLM 127. KLM 1277, heading 320. KLM 1277, you've not changed your frequency. Shamrock 252, descent flight level 100. Shamrock 252, come to Edinburgh radar 121.2, hiya. Edinburgh radar 112, hiya.
So I'll start doing the forecast times in a minute.
Flight level 50480. Shuttle 64, uniform Roger, climb flight level 310.
one thing I do need to do is put one little bit of noise lock on.
Wales 8, 102 Unicum, 122 decimal 8, bye-bye.
2 decimal 8, Wales 8, thank you. Bye.
So not that it's particularly noisy, but occasionally it does disconnect. Who are all these guys going past? Yeah, it's relatively busy.
Ryanair 22, taxi holding point Alpha 1. Taxi 2, holding point Alpha 1, Ryanair 22.
So last 10 check. And where are we heading?
Scottish, hello, easy 1625, new flight level, sorry, altitude 2,800.
Easy 1625, Scottish, hello, squawk heading.
Last time said diff of 7.7, climbing 5.5.
Hi, then, climbing flight level 270, easy 1625.
4 pumps. Nothing in the centre. Frequency changes.
Channing 666, descent, flight level 200. Yeah, level 200, Channing 666.
So it's a shame about things like that, but considering it's free,
November 102 Unicum, bye-bye.
pretty good. Wind farm there. Guess that's the M6.
Delta X-ray 102 Unicum, bye-bye.
Unicom 122 decimal 8. Thanks very much for the service. Stay safe, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray. So 15, 15, 16, 17, 9, 21, 22, 27, 29 at Burnley is what we're forecasting, but remember we were 5 early. So 3-2 at D cross VOR. That's when we should be talking. We've already been handed off, haven't we? So that is London. So what's that? Burnley at 3-1. No, Bebney 3-1. 2370. 2380. So 5-3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 7, 5, 9. So it should be a fire boundary 15, 13, 15. we took off. It is.
1,000 to go.
So we can go vertical speed. A bit bouncy. Vertical speed as we are in RBSM. So out of choir, we can go back to VNav. Ooh, shouldn't really do that. Really didn't like that. So D cross at 3.3. Minus 5. Plus 1. Minus 4. And 2320. Each tank gives us 0, 4, 6, 4. Interesting.
$1,000 to go. 1,000 to go. $1,000 to go.
So let us get that on. There's the aeroplane. Happily climbing.
1,000 to go.
Not a choir, but it should still climb. Bit of a mess. Anyway, top climb 20 minutes. Yeah, that's about right. So, London was on, but London is not on. Amsterdam radar is back on, so we should get something when we get down there. Is that going over the top? So is that Chanex 1490? He's at 39, planned. Ground speed, TAS of 348. A 460 over the ground, so he's gaining on us at 5 knots. But we've got a much more accurate test. I guess his planning was just sketchy. So we just went over Lake here, 138. So -5 plus 2, 3 minutes ahead of schedule. So it'd be nice if we could give ourselves a little direct straight over there. That'd be nice. Not sure how much it would save. So there we are at VNAV again, and now it has settled down. So what we can do is think about our arrival. Yep. There we go. So there are... That's the only way we're getting in, REDFA. Spijkerbor. I have no idea how the Dutch get Spijkerbor from. Hampstead? Is that Hampstead? I have no idea. Right, so Eindhoven DME. That's interesting, isn't it? We're taking us straight over the top. I imagine we'd get vectors, so let's have a look at the approach options. Our plan gives us a forecast. It's pretty fun with that. At 11:55 when this was generated, it was 030 at 17 knots, variable between 360 and 060. Then cloud 024, but with potential for 030 for 14 gust 26. So between 12 and 1800 Zulu, that is the forecast. 030 14 gust 27. I think it's 03, so gusting but straight down the run. So seeing as it's quite nice, we could try and so initial final 03 sieve. So there's an on arrival, there's lots of conventional leads there. Two pack, interesting. It's definitely not dead. So, why would we end up doing that? How are we going to get to here? Okay, IMTAS. So there's IMTAS. Straight out. Oh, I think we get vectored around there. Versal. This is on a VNAV. drive forward from where? So just an intersection, so we need 114. Anyone we need really 1415. Actually, let's put 172. Stutterage there, dear, oh dear. So the CPU is going through the roof. I definitely know it's not the ortho. It's pretty irritating. Tune up Amsterdam radar 12575. Just spikes up. So there's a nice overview of all the RNAVs. I suppose we could have come in from Lamso. I don't know if we struggled to get to Lamso now. I don't know whether doing its thing. Quarries down there. Where is the aeroplane? So it's south of Manchester. Way down to Honolly, and then we hang a left. So let's go for the RPs. Not sure what the difference is for the mill ones. So I'm just having a read of the airport charts, just these. You can pop the airport up there. As you can see, it is a military airfield. it's civil. We're on 03, so we should be able to go all the way down to the end. Either vacate there, at the end, at the very end. Take off available. Anti-skid. Is at the end. Landing usable 03 beyond the glide slope is 2405. Is that what we get when we go to the performance landing? So I'm not too fussed about that at the moment because I just want to get 2878. That's interesting, isn't it? So 2878 take away. 2878 plus 342. 220, that doesn't seem to match up with anything. Unless we're taking into account that stopway there, which we probably are. Anyway, we'll look at that in a little bit more detail closer. What's out to our left? East Midlands, I saw. Yes, we were doing circuits there the other day. Yes, because you can see the go-kart track. Quite cool. Shame about the tile boundaries, but nothing's perfect. Lots of power stations out in that part of the world. There's that straight bit of, that looks like it, the water sports centre. No, it's over there, isn't it? There's definitely a big long straight bit. Oh no, up there. Just see it there. For rowing or something, I think. And then Tollerton is out over there somewhere, might be behind a cloud. That looks like it. Might not be. Maybe that's a place I want to go to. But the Corona as it is, I'm convinced there's going to be much flying this year. So, arrivals brief. Don't use full reverse thrust. Lost comms. Not a lot to say really.
Station at Vicky.
So, Honolly, which is Birmingham way. So underneath Birmingham. Little Chase Farm. Coventry, yeah, that makes sense. So there's Shopton, went there last year. Mad old place. No, it doesn't show much, does it? Maybe we should have gone to Dublin. A bit less boring. I'll tell you what we can do. I'll do it off the OFP. Let's get the descent forecasts plumbed in. So, transition altitude 3000 with 1024 is what it's for, with what was actual earlier. So it's probably not going to be a million miles off that. So that will give us 3000, 1024,040. 310, 200, 100. The winds are 257 and 10. So, let's
Traffic. Clear of conflict.
Okay. This cheeky little scoundrel. Noted 441. Send him a message. So, dot meta EHEH 1425. What do we get from here? What's that down there then? Canal stand out pretty well, don't they? Although it's very clever, so that was definitely a skip due to a weather reload. But yeah, it snips all these out, identifies the water. I don't know how it does it. Must have OSM data or something. So let's compare to what VATSIM's got. 1425 to 020 14 35070 variable. Technically, no clouds. 14 degrees 1023. Told you it wouldn't be far off. So descent forecast wise. -1. We are currently 0. So the price of deviation is going to be effectively 0. That's us done. So Schiphol, Rotterdam. About it. $2575 good, so that's all we'll be speaking to. Off over the countryside. I mean, you can't say much fairer than that for free, really, can you? What's that airfield down there? Oh, Mara. Lots and lots of disused. Look at that. So many disused airfields, which is such a shame. You would actually go places if they were open. So we can get our REDFA arrival in, because there is only one, and I think we want to go for RNAV03. Having a look at those charts, initial is going to be IMTAS, but what is the IMTAS 1 Delta? IMT 1 Delta. Oh, it is there, so I just didn't even see that. So let's do that. Let's check those legs. REDFA, Hampstead, Ligdo, 2-pack. That's taking us to EHN, but that's not right. It's not to scale, is it? Does it say not to scale? Yeah, not to scale, because that's confusing. That's twice as long as that. So actually we want to go 582. So you can see IMTAS, IMTAS again, so we'll take that IMTAS, pop it over that IMTAS. 595, Russell, Ursel, 573, 03, and in. Happy. So, having put that in our reserve as 2245, because it's not that far away, so 2245, 2324 is our reserve. Write down the latest again in a minute. We need to be committed to land or thinking about going elsewhere. So we think we're going to burn 5, burn 8 off of our current weight, 61.1. We might lose some of that still. So 60.3. So we think the weather out there is 020. It's 14 degrees. It is 10. 223. No credit for the reverse. Speed brake auto. Wall brakes. Anti-ice off. Ignition auto. Flap 30 we'll look at initially. Minimum climb radius for the missed approach 2.5. I don't think the charts mention anything. So you can see there that 1 was going to take us relatively comfortably, and so I think that is what we will use, only because I'm pretty sure that we're going to have slightly more available. It's saying that we've got 2878, 349. No, it was the other way around, wasn't it? So only beyond 2757. So, oh yeah, water rate 1 should still take us. It's a little bit close there, beyond the threshold 24. So let's go water brake 2 and see how we get on. We can always go manual braking should we need. Be at red for a minute, so I'm going to quickly go to the toilet and then come back and have a think about the approach. So, no messages. So we are approaching top of descent. Let's just have a look at the chart. I think I've got all the ones I need. No, I haven't. I need parking stands, airport. Just start. So NDB. Is what we're looking for. So there's the TAC and DME. And there are no height restrictions. So 7 on there. Depending on if we get gusts. And legs-wise, let's just set 300 initially. That's interesting. Where are we going? Amsterdam radar, good afternoon. Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray 54350. Inbound Hotel Sierra Delta, request descent.
Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray, good afternoon. Cleared REDFA 3 Echo right for runway 03 at Eindhoven, descent level 260.
Cleared REDFA 3 Echo, runway 03 at Eindhoven, descent flight level 320, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
7 Delta X-ray, descent flight level 260.
Apologies, 260, Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray.
Cathay 7, good afternoon. Set squawk 2751.
So 033 is our runway.
Cathay 7, good afternoon. Set squawk 2751. Squawk 2751 for Cathay 07. Easy security from Zulu information Bravo, frequency by Netflix 06, descent to flight level 40. Probably we have descent flight level 40, 6810.
Yeah, I've got the drag. There we go, just to stop it overspeeding. Speed brake can go in. So we should be 115 inbound.
Charlie, request. Cancel for Charlie, go ahead. If you would like to change the destination to Schiphol to ATC coverage. Cancel for Charlie, well, I bet you love Schiphol. Alright, let's make that by left turn heading 360, descend to flight level 150 initially. Roger left 360 down to 150, okay, let's for Charlie, appreciate it. Sadia 123, ben ready, runway 06, clear for takeoff, wind op Rotterdam, 030 degrees, 17 knots, gust 29. Roger, clear for takeoff, runway 06, Transavia 123. Okay, the 589, contact Brussels control 131, decimal 1, bye bye. 131,
So on our VNAV gives us 324, 250, slightly higher.
449, descent flight level 70, after Sugol, direct Sierra, Papa Lima. Descent level 70 on
Slightly higher than the ILS.
Sadia 768, fly heading 235, descent flight level 40. Roger, heading 235, descending flight level 40, Transavia 76. Easy 6 engine from Zulu, turn right heading 180, descend 3000 feet, QNH 1026. Right heading 180 degrees, and then 3000 feet, QNH 166, 86, 10. Passenger Airbus 540, descend 2000 feet, QNH 1026. Passenger Airbus 5 Heavy, descending 2000 feet, QNH 1026.
Visual time 3 feet, squawk 0156, Lufthansa Nachtor. Lufthansa 992, repeat back, report fully ready. Break, Austria Air Force 54, turn right heading 320, speed 180 knots. Austria Air Force 45, turn right heading 320, runway 180. Station 549, effect for Island Sports Runway 06, flight heading 235. Station 549, effect for Island Runway 06, flight heading 235.
So, swap these over. 415. That's interesting. I suppose it's just creating that from the nav data.
Easy 6 from Zulu, speed 180 knots. 180 knots, ED6 AIN.
It is a tech app.
Okay, 376 for passenger division, proceed direct to Mike Alpha Sierra.
Proceeding direct.
1,000 to go.
Air Force 905, flight heading 360, left 360.
He's having some hard work. So I'm just trying to think, does this
Air Force 54, cancel the approach to
this
heading 150.
leads to Rotterdam?
Flight heading 150,
No.
Easy 6 from Zulu, left heading 090.
It's the one further up.
Please clear Island Sports Runway 06.
So having been to Rotterdam, we've gone through here, all the way to the city.
About 23, the initial climb was 3,000 feet, you did 3 tap back, classified level 230. Classified level 230, Transavia 123. Air France 4 November, contact Brussels, 131, decimal 1, bye-bye. Brussels 131, decimal 1, Kenneth 191, contact Brussels, control 131, decimal 1, bye-bye. Kenneth 191, contact Brussels, 131, decimal 1. Kenneth 376, proceed direct to Mike Alpha Sierra.
376 to Mike Alpha Sierra.
97 Delta X-ray, descent flight level 100, 100.
Descent flight level 100, expedite Ryanair 7 Delta, X-ray.
Osaka 768, turn right heading 280, descent 3,000 feet, QNH 1026. Turn right heading 280, descent 3,000, 1026, Transavia 7. Connected 549, speed 180 knots, descent flight level 40. 180, that's flight level 40, credit level 549. Air Force 54, turn right, heading 330.
So let's try 280 initially. So that's starting to spank us down.
Division 1, holding short of 04. Air Force 54, secure, heading 330. Austin Air Force One heavy, 330, right heading. Easy 67 from Zulu to be sure, cleared Island Sports Runway 06. And then plane on X06 from establishment flight now, ED680 from Zulu. Report 1 Amsterdam, hello, report attention.
Oh, a little bit of cloud over there, that's a shame.
Schiphol Center Division 1, holding short of 04 for VFR circuits. Station 4, Vision 1, Roger, live base number 04. Flight away 04, Vision 1. 2768, right heading 330, descent 2,000 feet. Flight track 330. Keep it 446, he said flight level 40, speed 220 knots, facts for the ILS, runway 06. Descent flight was 220 knots, but 46.
So I'm having to just accept a little bit increased speed there, try and bleed that off. Radar Ryanair 7 Delta X-ray request.
7 Delta X-ray, go ahead.
Request the RNAV approach runway 03 Eindhoven.
7 Delta X-ray, Roger, stand by.
I might as well wait until it was a bit
Traffic
quieter.
123, floor traffic, fly heading 220. Flying 220, Transavia 103. Transavia 768, right 030, clear ILS approach runway 06. Turn right 030, clear ILS approach runway 06, Transavia 76.
So briefing wise, RNAV 33.
Mike Alpha Sierra heading 230. Correct, Caleb 376, descent flight level 40, leave Mike Alpha Sierra heading 210.
Minimum amount is 2,000 and it's going to go ahead of 73.
Heading 230, 221.
Easy 60 from Zulu, 4 miles south, wind 020 degrees, 19 knots, runway 06, clear to land. Runway 06, clear to land. Nation 549er, turn right heading 290, descent 3000 feet, QNH 1026.
324.
290, 3000 feet, QNH 1026, candidate from 1549. Keep it 446, turn right heading 240, speed 180 knots. Right, equals 180 knots, speed 46. Vision 1 mile after way, 04. Kenneth 2 for Charlie, I don't know where you're going, confirm direct to Asgard. The last thing you gave us was 360, sir. Oh, there's the Charlie, yeah, you are correct. Turn right heading 170. Right, 170, Kenneth 2 for Charlie. I need to update the plan. Bijna Sunday, police and China, so 06. Oscar Air Force 54, turn right heading 030, cleared ILS, approach runway 06. Austrian Air Force 45 Heavy, 030 ILS, cleared ILS, approach runway 06.
The radar is AIRBORNE 606 on moving short runway 36 left, Delta, stand up.
Grab 3606, good
Yeah, a bit of a shame.
020 degrees, 19 knots, runway 36 left, clear to take off.
It's not that bad though.
36 left, clear to take off, grab 3606.
So let's have a look. Clearance limit is going to be clearance limit is actually going to be Eindhoven. So 397, 397.
Taxi holding on 106, Lufthansa 1. Scandinavian 549, right 030, descent 2000 feet, cleared ILS, approach runway 06. 50 cleared 2000 feet, cleared ILS 06, Scandinavian 549. Speed at 446, fly heading 260. Heading 360, 46. Capacity 7, leaving the airspace, no further AC available, 1 Unicom 12.8, bye-bye. Amsterdam radar, United 75, holding at 65. And 75, 3 hold but Victor 4. And on the 766, proceeding landing straight gate, December 06, clear to land, 020 degrees, 19 knots. Wind copy, clear to land for Razor 6, Transavia 76. Speed at 446, descent at 2000 feet, QNH 1026. Geluiden, IC2 voor 03. Cupid 446, descend 2000 feet, QNH 1026. 2126, 446. Easy 60 from Zulu, outer handoff, contact ground, on decimal 8.
Oh, now VNAV.
Schiphol Center, Vision 1, ready
Come on,
to
mate,
take
let
off.
read it back.
Easy 60 from Zulu, contact ground, on decimal 8. The 7 Delta X87 flight level 40, RNAV approach runway 03, direct Tilford.
Descend out flight level 40, RNAV 03, direct Tatsu, and 7 Delta X-ray.
Gravity 606 identified, flight rate level 260. 260 over. 606. 446, left 09, 0, clear.
I didn't read that back, I think it was Ursel.
That's on direct aspect, 6, 446. Lufthansa 909 Lufthansa, and in the over there with 030 east, 17 knots, plus 29er, 06, clear takeoff.
Okay, we are going to get some speed break there.
06, clear to takeoff, wind 030 degrees, 17 knots. Clear for takeoff, Lufthansa 921. Runway 04, clear off runway 06, 1000 feet or below, runway 04, clear takeoff. The winds 020 degrees, 19 knots. After the Airbus 45 heading, correct, go around.
Okay, let's just do it.
Airbus 54, Roger, turn right heading 15.
There I did.
After Airbus 45 heading, right heading 450, 350. Airbus 54, right heading 150, climb 2000 feet.
So MSA 1700.
Call for Vision 1. Airbus 54, right 150, climb 2000 feet. Right heading 150, 2000 feet, Austin Airbus 457. And there 7 Delta X-ray descent 2000 feet, clear descent, correct, QNH 1026.
Descent altitude 2000 feet, QNH 1026, right now 7 Delta X-ray.
Tot ziens. Scandinavian 549er, 6 miles south, runway 06, clear to land,
Set.
wind 020 degrees, 19 knots.
We're getting back on profile. We are going to have to decelerate.
Just to confirm, you know that our diversion to Schiphol. Captain for Charlie, yep, we're working on it now. It will be factors for the ILS approach runway 06, you are headed straight to the final. Okay, affirmative, 2 for John. Again, 2 for Charlie, flight level 70.
So actually, let's.
Amsterdam radar, unit 75, leave 54 behind Taylor, 737. Yeah, I see. Can I 77 Juliet Kilo on this?
We may be a little bit quick for this.
That's at 5, I'll work on it. Amsterdam radar, schönen guten Tag, Lufthansa 23 Mike, at flight level 280, inbound Norco 3 miles. Lufthansa 23 Mike, good afternoon, cleared Norco 12 arrival, runway 06, and ready to set flight level 100, level by RTIP. Cleared via Norco 2 Alpha arrival,
Actually, no,
when
that
ready to
will
descend flight
keep
level
us at 240.
to reach at RTIP. Galaxy 76, descend 2000 feet, take QNH 10. Line up and waiting 0 for Vision Jet 1.
KLM 376, descend to 2000.
Easy 6 2000 Foxtrot, hello, REDFA van Alpha arrival, runway 06, when ready, descend flight level 100, level by Zibo.
So we just need to leave this speed off. We can speed brake all the way.
Level 100. Canada 519, go out.
Canada 77 Juliet Kilo, we've been holding short on runway 36 left, trying to contact you, but I don't think you've been able to hear us.
Canada 77 Juliet Kilo, you never contact me, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff, wind 020 degrees, 19 knots.
Clear for takeoff, runway 36 left, thank you, and sorry, Canada 77 Juliet Kilo.
Austin Airbus 54, turn right heading 250, factors for ILS, runway 06, maintain 2000 feet. Austin Airbus 45 heavy,
So we're still a little bit quick. We can use flapper speed brake. Well, it's not ideal.
This is Vision Jet 1, do you read me? I've been trying to contact you for departure.
Shut up.
Vision Jet 1, I gave you departure earlier. You didn't listen, now stand by. I have some departures. Correct, yes. Go around, departing your way. Speed at 4
My apologies, thank you.
Going around,
yeah.
06 clear plans, wind 02 degrees, 19 knots.
So 220, flap 5. They'll start bringing us back.
United 75 behind departing KLM 77, 9
Okay, that's keeping us on profile and bringing it back.
KLM 376, left heading 060, cleared island, approach runway 03. 6, I missed you. KLM 376, left 060, cleared island, approach runway 03. KLM 376, left 060.
So we're still a little bit quick. Let's go flap 10.
Identified, classified level 230. Class level 230, Lufthansa 21. Scandinavian 549er, right heading 180, maintain flight level 40.
There we go, that's bringing it back.
Right heading 180, maintain 40, I request flight 10 for official approach runway 06, Scandinavian.
And we'll actually go flap 5 because I think, oh, maybe that was a mistake.
Official approach please, localize it doesn't seem to be working, Scandinavian 519. Okay, expect official approach.
So we'll be staying in LNAV VNAV.
Okay, 2 for Charlie, set 3000 feet, QNH 1026. 3000 QNH 1026.
Oh boy. That was unexpected. That is going to definitely pitch us down.
Fishing jet, accelerator.
We'll get gear.
Or below, clear of traffic, runway 06.
1,000 to go.
1,000 feet or below, clear to transit. Clear to change off fishing jet.
So
2,500.
020 degrees, 19 knots, report down with attentions.
400 because we're established. Flap 50.
United 75, wind 020 degrees, 19 knots, runway 36 left, clear to take off. Good takeoff.
It's a bit of a mess.
Kilo identified, flight level 250.
Climb flight level 250, 10 left, 2 kilo.
7606, contact Brussels control 131.1, bye-bye.
Now we're dragging the aeroplane in, which is a shame.
Air Force 54, turn right heading 300, 300.
ENAV is not particularly happy.
Air Force 54, turn right heading 300, 300. Air Force 54, right heading 310. Air Force 5 heading 310, right heading. Delta Cargo 8171, hello, identified, continue. TS12, Lufthansa 8171.
So we might have gusts.
X-ray wind for Eindhoven 350 degrees 14 knots, runway 03 clear to land.
Clear land 03 Eindhoven, thanks, Ryan SM Delta X-ray.
Okay, 3760 left and southbound, wind take 010 degrees 13 knots, 03 clear to land. Okay, land 376.
So yeah, that's feeling
1,000
gusty.
to go.
Once we get below 1,000 feet, we should be able to send a mist, which is 3,000.
Papa, Alpha Mike. Flight level 70 after RTIP, Papa, Alpha, Mike, Papa. Scandinavia 549, turn right heading 260, fragments for official approach runway 06. Right heading 360, practice for official approach runway 0, and Scandinavia 519 back.
Edge speed 149.
Approaching 03.
Good afternoon, Eurowings 29 kilo, passing 203 for level 240 initially. Overhead zone up. Eurowings 29 kilo, Amsterdam, good afternoon, identified.
So that was all a little bit messy, to be fair.
500.
Climb level 340, Eurowings 29 kilo.
So we appear to be on the
400.
well low on the pappies.
Fishing Jet 1, I said right and circuit, you're going right through 06 now.
Be particularly happy with that in reality.
Oh boy. Cancel for Charlie, speed 180 knots, descend at 2,000 feet. Speed 180, descend at 2,000, KLM 2 for Charlie. Fishing Jet 1, rejoin the right-hand circuit runway 04, the right-hand
200.
Rejoin right hand circuit runway 04, fishing jet.
Oh, it's pixelated because it's military
Minimum.
missions.
Air Force 54, right heading 030,
Continue.
cleared island, approach runway 06.
50. 40. 30. 20.
United
10.
5 identified, flight level 240. Kilo 107, good afternoon. Continue to holding point Victor 4.
80
So
knots.
manual braking.
Triple sender for Lufthansa 23 Mike.
The
Lufthansa 23 Mike. Can you give me the direct after R-tip?
I think that should be a lever 3.
Papa Alpha Mike, Papa VOR. Papa Alpha Mike, thank you. Station 549er, right 330, descend 2000 feet, QNH 1026.
And we want to be turning right just at this threshold here.
Kilo 2 for Charlie, left heading 030, cleared ILS approach runway 06. Left 030, cleared ILS 06, cleared view for Charlie. Easy 6 to Delta
So
Fox,
5 minutes early.
70, after Sugol, direct Sierra, Papa Lima. 70,000 after Sugol, direct Sierra, Papa Lima.
Get the APU on. Right now 7 Delta X-ray vacated runway 03 Eindhoven.
Sandra 5007 Amsterdam, hello, refile the flight plan, I see no flight plan. And 7 Delta Fox, welcome to Eindhoven, taxi stand Sierra 4.
Sierra 4, thank you very much, 7 Delta X-ray.
That's an Air Force 547 miles south, runway 06, cleared to land, wind 020 degrees, 15 knots.
Bit messy.
Station 549, runway 06 is currently at your 10 o'clock, range 10 miles, report inside.
Speed brakes up.
Airfield inside, cabin number 549. Navy 54, cleared visual approach runway 06. Traffic is currently at your 9 o'clock on an ILS approach for runway 06. Traffic inside, cabin number 549.
So parking stance Sierra 4 straight ahead.
2507, Frank
Should be
Hill,
on third
cleared
on
south
the
4. Lunix
right.
from Alpha departure, runway 06. Initially climb 3000 feet, squawk 3143. Xavier 5407, read correct, report ready.
Turn X5 into the engines there.
1, contact Brussels control 131, decimal 1, bye bye. Contact Brussels control, thanks for service, goodbye. First, Lufthansa 23 Mike, turn left heading 235, vectors for the ILS approach, runway 06. Turn left on heading 235, head vector for ILS 06. Kilo 376, welcome to Beek, taxi stand Alpha 2, lijkt me wel mooi.
Well, we managed to rescue a reasonable approach out of something that was particularly unpleasant.
Luidspaas het station coming at Rotterdam for clearance, and the call sign. Facade 2606 cleared to Brussels, Woody 1 Alpha departure, runway 06, initial climb 3000 feet, squawk 1000.
Bit of cheating, but good to have some marshalling.
Facade 2606, read correct, report ready. Station 4, Station 1, confirm touch and go. Station 1, traffic is on the 4-mile final runway 06, runway 04, clear touch and go, wind 020 degrees, 15 knots.
So, 2 blues, 1 red. Engine's dead.
Radar, good evening, Caleb 602 back online,
Yeah, on
just
stand.
southeast of top out of 216.
Kilo 602 Amsterdam, good afternoon, squawk 2777.
777, Caleb 602.
Kilo 1079, runway 36 left, cliff take off the wind 020 degrees, 15 knots.
very, very welcome.
Lady 5 Wing, good afternoon. Continue holding point Victor 4. Navy 549 and proceeding traffic
Well, there we are, so-
06, cleared to land. The wind 020 degrees, 15 knots. Traffic is a vRYR on
I probably should have done the replay.
04. It should not be a conflict.
So Zibo says weak landing. That's the story of my life. So we've had 1 hour and 25 flight. 1 hour 40 block. We've got 1370, 1380 tons on board. Used 1.80 and 1.81 tons of fuel.
Amsterdam Radar, good afternoon, this is Lufthansa 451, checking in at flight level 350.
Lufthansa 451 Amsterdam, good afternoon, identified, continue.
Continue, Lufthansa 451.
And here we are, at Eindhoven.
Was there for 54? Yeah, auto handoff, contact
So-
ground, decimal 8.
Pharmacist is 240. And it was a bit floaty, but it was a bit gusty as well.
Eurowings 29 kilo, proceed direct to zone now.
Anyway, that is us. Welcome to Eindhoven.
Eurowings 29
I'm not sure if I'm going to fly again today, but if I don't, thanks for watching. If I do, I hope you can join me. Please like, sub, and hope to see you again soon. Thanks very much. And bye for now.